Uh, there he is.
Join me, Riker. A good game needs rules and planning. This is the first rule of our game. No flying.
Star Trek.
The second rule is everyone has to play or the game is over. And I win.
Yep, John Delancey.
All right, everybody, I'm here in is this map under construction? Well, first off, I'm here with Nixie, who's always the stormtrooper over there, holding the conch, I'm sure. And over here on the right-hand side, we have Boba Fett, and that is Edward, the author of the map that's going to be showing us around it today. And this is pretty amazing right off the bat, hearing some Star Trek audio in there. How's it going, Edward? Thanks for joining us. And why don't you tell us what universe this map is based in? It's not Star Wars, right?
No, it's not Star Wars, nor is it Star Trek, even though you just heard John Delancey introducing you to this level. This is, well, I don't know if I should really say it because there are haters of a certain universe out there, but all I can say is this here is called the Rainbow Factory. Many people who know the universe will instantly go,
I, as somebody who do not know, I don't know what that means. So I'm going to be very surprised, I expect. I don't know if I'm going to see bright colors when I go through this door or what, but it's, I like the music in here. The tension is rising. Good stuff, lots of conchs.
I put these out here for certain tests, and actually I need to go up here just a little. Okay, the cog did go in, yes. This particular cog is... Now, one thing you'll notice, if you look up at the lights here, you see that I've added separate little light objects, and yeah, the timing on the update on the lens flare is a bit tricky to do in multiplayer. However, if you keep an eye on the... let's see now. Yeah, you see that?
Whoa, they are swinging lamps. That is
Swing.
pendulum.
And the light goes back and forth. It's not a fixed light.
Dynamic lighting in here, yes. And
Wow, that is cool. And is it just going side to side, or is it also moving on the up and down axis?
There is a little up and down, but here's the thing. It uses some gravity to come down, but then real gravity, or even if I started this, what was it, half a year ago, I still can't remember if I'm using real gravity or setting vel, or apply force to go down. But as it comes down to a certain point, that's when I say stop, bounce back up again a few times, and then just, you know, try and gather its bearings back to the center, kind of thing.
So what we're looking up there, those are just things, which is an object for people that aren't familiar with Jedi Knight. And there's no special tricks with the joins that they're landing on or anything like that. It's all just controlled by cog.
No. Yeah, all cogs.
Very awesome. All right, I have a feeling we're going to see some more of this cog-controlled madness as we get further into the level. So
yeah, if you get a little closer, you do see a stick, supposedly to be the string. It's flickering because I am, of course, like with the lens flare, I am shooting it at an interval instead of, you know, attachment. It is constantly being recreated. And of course, to optimize on the multiplayer, the further away you go, it doesn't get created. So, you know.
Very awesome.
I think if you stand in the very corner and look at the furthest end of the light, you won't see the lens flare there either. So
now I'm noticing that every single one of these lights is a dynamic light source. Is that true?
yes.
All right. And do these dynamic light sources, they're going to get like cold or something when we move on to the next area?
The dynamic, yeah, I think I even optimized for that. That if you, when you no longer have a line of,
on the side, that's very awesome. Because
I think it's this. I think it's distance that once you get out of there, turn off all light because, you know, unlimited of 32 dynamic lights.
Yeah, I was gonna say most engines have a very limited number of dynamic lights. And it's cool how you're making use of them because you don't see them used a lot in Jedi Knight because they're so expensive. But optimizing like that lets you use them. All right,
Wasn't there someone called a level named Ode to Suzanne or something like that, where it was all flicker dynamic lighting?
Yes, by GBK.
Flicker, the flicker cog. I remember those.
I think I used a little here and there.
I actually developed a technique that lets you put 3D objects floating within the 3D space that you don't need a flicker cog. It's a lot like the skybox and 3D skyboxes in Forces and stuff like that. All right, so moving on, since we're running short on time here, why don't you show us probably the next area? Unless I'm not sure how this level goes. Maybe there's more interactive stuff that we do in this level. What's next?
How about behind you? The door behind you. Let's go to the next room through there. Next door as well.
Okay, this looks like alien-like.
These are actually acid tanks. You see, this level is based on a fan fiction, a grimdark fan fiction, where to make rainbows, you grind up people. Well, actually, you know what? Might as well say it. It's based on a grimdark pony fiction, where you grind up ponies to make rainbows. And if they're not colorful enough, they end up in the acid to give them the power to the facility.
That's awesome. I like the particle effects when Nixie jumps in there. There's a lot of particles. It's cool. Good cloud.
And also the blades get faster as there's something in there. Time to whirl up the energies.
Oh, there we go. Now, if we all jump in there, can we power it enough for something to happen?
No, it's just for show.
All right. So we're at a rainbow factory in every sense of the word.
The lights also move in here as well.
Yeah.
This is reminds me of like a theme park kind of thing. Like we're going through a tour, like the map was made for touring.
Yeah, if you keep to the upper balcony here. Yeah. And this would be the office, which is fairly furnitured. Reading the book, I hear about, I see this, I see that, but I couldn't see anything else except for the boss running the place. And his office just happens to be, behind his office, in the window there is a tornado, when you need a windy day.
That is a very cool effect out there. I'm seeing some kind of Hall of Mirrors, but not the full Hall of Mirrors effect. A scrolling sky texture or something. That's really nice.
And yes, the door is locked. The only thing I get from that door is that it's a catwalk that goes around the tornado and into a control room.
Locked.
But just a control room in the middle of nowhere. Didn't think it was appropriate for this, for any fast-paced Kongfest or Gunfest or Saberfest. I am planning on adding more weapons. I haven't added them in case. I haven't added any more weapons in case I build more on things, and then I plan out on where would the best place to have a repeater and its ammo. What am I saying? Sniper rifle, the stormtrooper rifle and its ammo. All those little things.
All right, me and Nixie are exploring over here, and we found the starting room again.
We've gone through the main halls.
I think I found something that needs explaining over here.
Wait.
So we're at the starting factory.
The starting factory, the rainbow tanks. Okay, yeah.
Coming over here.
Okay.
Who's that guy?
It is you are in the presence of the mighty You see, she broke the boss of this place mentally, and so the boss broke her in return. See, she doesn't remember her past, doesn't remember who she used to be, remember friends of old, or her destiny.
She's a prisoner.
All she
I didn't
knows-
even notice that, but she's chained there, isn't she?
Yeah, it's a little. It's hard to see the little links in her forehead. What I've become, I've no idea. I only know one simple thing: the name that gave me Absentia.
All right. So, does she make rainbows?
It is. I am planning maybe filling this place with crates and such eventually.
Nice. There's a
Okay,
you want
I'm
to-
noticing a very strange effect on these doors up here. As I get close to them, they turn gray.
You're.
Oh, it's because
It's
of my
probably
light.
the-
It's because I have my light on.
Yeah, your lightsaber, and the dynamic light behind the other doors.
what was that tunnel? There was a tunnel all the way down. If you go the other way, follow me.
Actually, yeah, we'll go back down, and we'll take the side door here.
Nice stairs.
Where are we?
The underbellies. There was a mention in the fan fiction where a few kids escaped and were going across catwalks. And I don't know what to do with the north end here that you're standing on. I feel that there's something more I can do, and yet when I think about one or two or three other things, I feel that might be going a little overboard. And in the end, I may just give up and just clear it to an accident and let people fall.
The look on your face, priceless.
Oh, I like the sounds that play when you respawn. All right.
We're back in the tank.
This
Back
is-
in the tank, by the way.
Which way?
What happens if I jump into the rainbow machine?
Oh, you want to find that time? Well, let's all go up the stairs to the very top and go through the. Okay, let's go. The ones up at the top bridge overlooking the Pegasus device. Now, follow me
Okay.
this way. Oh, find it.
Already
Find
jumped
The
in.
look on your face,
Oh, I was trying to jump across and get to the other catwalk. And I slipped into the juice. Look at all that good stuff that I'm made out of.
His sacrifice created all these animals.
Those were all juiced from my essence, weren't they?
all your spectra of the rainbow.
Who knew that yellow was the super shield? Very
And
cool.
and each one, if you do manage to get in, each one has their special effects.
Whoa, that's cool.
Okay.
It's like a lens flare type deal on it.
Oh yeah.
It's now. Red is for health. Orange is for ammo. Yellow is for explosives. Green is for shield. Cyan is for light side, and purple is for dark side.
I like the effect of those things on it. Oh, somebody got greased.
Nick has become one with the rainbow. Who knew a stormtrooper was that colorful?
I like that effect of getting grinded up. Keep doing that, Nick. You get a good shot of that. Here's Stuntman Nick.
And the colors.
Very awesome. Now, is this a work in progress, or I mean, are you working towards a deathmatch gameplay, or is it more like an exploration kind of thing that you're working on here?
More towards deathmatch. There are, of course, I have made many strange experiments on, well, you know, exploration type things. Everything from, you know, if you remember my fireworks factory, which I wanted to have a stage of musical instruments, but the syncing, blah.
I absolutely remember the fireworks. Those are some very nice particle effects, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the Rainbow Factory, and it's available on JK Hub. Is it available anywhere yet?
It's not available on JK Hub. It was posted towards JKDF2 for you know, for the 20th anniversary, and unless I can find something, if I can think of, or you guys can think of anything I can add to the north end, dead end of the catwalk, or the whole facility as a whole, unless I can think of something like that, I may just chop that off, add a few boxes, finish off the ammo, and then just leave it at that.
It's looking good. And it's for the JK anniversary. Very awesome. That is coming up. Everybody mark your calendar. Nixie, JK historian, can you tell us what year JK came out and exactly what day its anniversary is going down on?
October 9th, 1997. And October 9th, 2017 will be 20 years. We're having a level contest, single player, multiplayer, anything you want. Submit your level. There will be judges. The winner will receive a cash prize.
Oh, cash prize, that's new. Very awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Edward, the legendary Edward, for showing us your new map here. And thank you for creating it for the contest, the anniversary. And thanks, Nick, for being the JK historian, giving us the facts when we need them. If any of you want to leave us with some last words, Nixie first, and then we'll let Edward have the final word.
Actually, there is one other thing I'd like to have a little fun with. If you'll just follow me.
All right, let's go to one last thing.
Here I might have, you know, a storage of some weapons or some other things. Who knows what that will be. Down here again is the catwalk, and then better, you know, access to be able to sacrifice the little kids. But now here's a fun thing: if I can, anything loose that falls in here jumps. Let me get out of the way. It jumps out and flies somewhere. Anything loose. That is,
It spits it out. It spits it out. It's kind of like a jump pad. It only accepts souls. That's what it is, isn't it?
Metal is like, screw you.
All right, so this was all based on fan fiction. Have you notified the person that wrote the fan fiction that you're making a level based on that?
I haven't notified him, but then again, a lot of people have already made levels in different engines.
Awesome. Cool. That's very interesting. There's all kinds of add-on levels for this part of the metaverse that a lot of people haven't even heard of. I mean, we have to guess at it because we haven't dropped that name on us or what it's based on yet. But it's cool how it's inspired all these other virtual physical locations built by it, by other fans. Nice work, man.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for from the Rainbow Factory here. We'll see you all next week with another developer showing us something new. perhaps Edward will have something new, or perhaps we'll have another editor that steps up. Thanks everybody for watching. Peace out.
Maybe not in the next couple of weeks, but